All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Today I'm pleased to be joined by Office of Emergency Management Director Chief Will Swan and Erica Mitchell from the United Way. In the room, we're also joined by Dean Ivey from the Nashville Convention and Visitors Corporation and representatives from multiple metro departments. NES is not with us today. They have a separate media availability at their headquarters at 2:30 p.m. So if you have questions primarily about NES and power restoration, please make sure you attend that event. If there was ever a time to live up to the mantra of Nashville Strong, it is right now. The coalition in this room is indicative of the wonderful strength of Nashville and the ability to partner to get through difficult times. This storm has been unprecedented in so many ways, and today's announcements show that Nashvillians are prepared to respond. We continue to provide shelter and support to Nashvillians impacted by Winter Storm Fern. Last night, our warming shelter served more than 600 Nashvillians, and we provided transportation assistance for more than 400. Just want to remind everyone that you can call 615-401-1712. They provide transportation assistance to warming centers and also provide people with a ride home once power is restored. There is language access assistance as well on that line. Our food distribution partners are also ensuring that those staying in warming centers are provided with warm meals during their stay at the three primary overnight accommodation centers, and our partners around the county have stepped up. We've had World Central Kitchen and local food trucks working together at the three locations of the Fairgrounds, Madison Community Center, and Southeast Community Center. They've been supported at multiple locations also by Second Harvest Food Bank. Our Metro Social Services team continues to make outreach to their clients to ensure they have access to services. And the team is also providing outreach to the warming shelters to get additional support for those needing social services, and they've provided 300 boxes of food at the Nashville Fairgrounds. We also added a new warming center yesterday at Margaret Allen Middle School, and Director Chief Swan will provide more details on those operations in just a moment. In addition to our warming centers, we work closely with the Nashville Convention and Visitors Corporation and the Greater Nashville Hospitality Association to mobilize their members immediately after the storm. They've been systematically adding hospitality providers offering discounted hotel lodging for residents. Those partners are now part of a central database of dozens of hotels in and around Nashville offering deeply reduced rates for residents needing longer-term accommodations. That list is available at visitmusiccity.com/hotel-local-discounts. Residents without internet access can call CVC directly at 615-259-4700 for help locating available options. That same page also includes updated status information for many local restaurants and attractions, including openings, closures, and adjusted operating hours. And I'd recommend that as people make alternate accommodation plans, that they check the site often as the database is updated frequently. Many of Nashville's hospitality companies have provided support from the beginning of the storm, from donations to warming shelters to free or discounted meals for Metro staff, NES line crews, and those working around the clock. We're incredibly grateful to these companies and employees for their continued generosity and partnership. As we've said from the beginning, this is a historic winter weather event. A level of ice not seen in 30 years resulted in the largest power outage in NES history. But if I know Nashville, I know that our response to this storm and the way we help one another will be historic also. To that end, I'm glad to announce today that in partnership with volunteer organizations active in disaster, our Nashville VOAD process, the United Way and Community Foundation of Middle Tennessee are launching the Winter Storm Recovery Fund. It's now available to help individuals and families affected by the storm to apply for relief. Funds will be used as needed to address current needs and emerging needs, such as food and supplies. In the coming days, once community needs can be assessed, funds will be used for cleanup and debris removal. If you want to donate, the QR code we've got available on the screen today is the easiest way to get a contribution to the fund. If you have an unmet need, encourage you to call United Way's 211 hotline for available resources and support. 211 is a free and confidential service that helps connect people to local resources available to help in times of crisis and beyond. Dial 211 or text your zip code to 898-211 to get started. The 211 line is already fielding about 50% more calls, so please, as with all of the services we're bringing online and expanding, remain patient and stay on the line when you do call. Yesterday, as a part of this, FOED also launched their needs tracker for Davidson County, where residents can put in needs and the storm damage they're facing, and as resources become available, a FOED team member will reach out directly. The needs tracker is at nashvilleresponds.com. We're working hard to create a complete support system for Nashvillians affected by the storm, and we couldn't do that without key partners like United Way. I'd now like to invite Erica Mitchell from United Way to share more about how this fund will support Nashvillians who need it. Erica, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Mayor O'Connell. First, I want to thank the first responders and linemen who have been tirelessly working in the community during this unprecedented severe weather. As the mayor mentioned, United Way of Greater Nashville has activated the Winter Storm Recovery Fund for Davidson County residents impacted by this week's severe weather. Funds will be used as needed to address current and emerging needs, such as food and supplies. In the coming days, once community needs can be fully assessed, funds will be used for cleanup, debris removal, and other emergent needs. The funds will be dispersed in the following way. We will prioritize funding the Nashville Voluntary Organizations Active in Disaster, or VOAD. Those will be funded first, based on the needs we see in Charity Tracker and our 211 helpline. Community Foundation of Middle Tennessee is partnering with and will assist in fundraising efforts. Hands-On, the volunteer arm of United Way, is also focused on gathering accurate information and preparing to support volunteer recovery efforts once it is safe to do so. Community members in need inside or outside Davidson County are encouraged to call 211 for available resources and support. Again, it is the free and confidential service helpline that people can find local resources they need for help in times of crisis and beyond. Dial 211 or text your zip code to 898-211 to get started. For anyone interested in giving to the fund, please scan the QR code that's on the screen or visit our website at unitedwaygn.org. Now I'll turn it back over to the mayor.
Thank you, Erica. United Way is consistently one of our great community partners, and when Nashvillians have needed help, United Way has always stepped up. And I'm proud to announce the first gift to the Winter Storm Recovery Fund comes from our friends at Tractor Supply Company. Their CEO, Hal Lawton, could not be here today, but they have stepped up with an initial $250,000 donation, plus an offer of emergency response supplies to our Office of Emergency Management. This is a locally based company with so many ties to Nashville, and this donation is proof that they're part of our incredible support and response network. Again, looking for good news in this, a response to this unprecedented storm. We've already seen NES restore power to more than 140,000 Nashvillians, and we've plowed with our NDOT crews and their extended support 14,000 miles of roadway. But what's also true is that many of our neighbors still don't have power. There's a lot of work left to do. To reiterate what Erica shared, it is important for Nashvillians to document their need and use that needs tracker so we can get you help as quickly as possible in the areas you most need it. And